Hello. My name is Jeffrey K. Horkrams. These are all the same people who were here before. Now, Ms. Dawn Grass.
Yes.
Is there any new business?
AJ Scorp applied for the position of one of Omen's clones with our company. However, 7 is quite enough. I don't need any more. Technically, I guess there's 6 clones, so this is inaccurate. So when I destroy it, know that I'm also destroying in an inaccurate form. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
That's right. Goodbye. Now, Prince Blitzen, obviously it's great to see you back.
Happy to be here.
How things going at the hut?
Oh, not good. There was some interloper here.
I understand there's some turnover.
Yeah, well, there was a temporary manager that I'm getting a lot of bad feedback about.
A lot of bad feedback. Tell me this much: was there some shrinkage, some grift?
Yeah. We're going through the tills at the moment. There's a lot of unaccounted for, a lot of HR complaints as well.
What?
To the point where I don't know who's been hired or fired last week.
Wow.
It was a mess.
It's a
to say it was a mess is me being extremely kind.
Diplomatic.
But anyway, that messiness is behind us. And now got a new favorite person, Afrasabi.
Ooh.
That's a
new name.
Yeah, that's a new name. I like it.
Well,
What do you get? Oh, so much.
Wow.
My new favorite person. First, you get this mailed to your home, where you live, where you sleep. It will be
Where I know about now.
Now I know where it is.
Oh, it's been revealed.
Yeah. This will come direct to you. Menu made by Nurse. It is awesome. You will also get access to the Discord. You will get 2 kisses anywhere above the neck. Anyone who donated 500 or more will also be entered to potentially get this bad boy at the end of the season.
Percival.
A Percival.
The bad boy of the competition.
Plus case. Completely flat back of the head. I'm not comfortable reading anymore about this.
You're still a good yum yum hut.
Fuck this whole thing up.
All right, here. Now,
Dump it.
yeah,
Dump it.
I was just going to say, so, Rosie, obviously, a lot going on these days. Does your intimacy with the Velvet Cloak, has it revealed any new constellations?
So things are a little strange right now, obviously, and I was actually able this time to peer through time. I found a constellation that was pointed out to me by the action economist, but actually is a constellation that I like to think that future generations of space halflings would have in memoriam of this. The Spectra Sanguila is the name of this constellation, and it serves to remind them always of the events which have transpired and will continue to transpire on the C team.
That's a really good one. I want that one.
Deeply, yeah.
Fuck you, Action
I'm
Economist. Right now.
Sorry, this is walnuts. You're gonna get some fucking garbage.
That's savory as hell. Hey, now, obviously, Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Have there been any emanations?
Do you
want me to do it?
Have there been any emanations from the void?
That's the beginning of the show.
I know, but I didn't get to do it.
You gotta get in the headspace.
Yeah, I gotta get in the headspace.
Yes. Now, role play.
Yeah. Does he have a? He doesn't really have a starting thing though.
No,
Does
he goes, well, like he just gets.
Oh, I know, but he isn't. There isn't like a catchphrase,
not
right?
a specific thing,
No,
though.
no.
Basically, emanations from the void, and then he kind of goes into his thing.
Yes. Oh, yes. Well.
Yes.
The void has reached out to me, and similar into the way that Rosie's father's ship was engulfed by the fake Sanguilith. This spoke out to me, a new sigil, if you were, for engulf.
Yes.
Which I think we'll all agree is very well done. I will send this to your home, of course.
Two kisses below the neck.
I was just gonna say, so after Sami getting paid big time by Ryan Hartman in this precious season.
It's just Jeff Goldblum.
It is just Jeff Goldblum.
Exactly. Now, Cauldron Tipper. Whoa. There's Action Economist, of course. Welcome back. And Reed SB. Reeds. Obviously, thank you for throwing that kind of stuff in. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to do some weird stuff that I would not have done anyway. Now, of course, I see you Shadow Council beast children have taken my delicious, useful poll and then you've somehow voted 50% and 50%. So now I have to. Don't support
Torment
these
Jerry.
creatures.
Torment Jerry. He hates it.
No, I can. I'll do my absolute best to commingle those two concepts. Now,
Sorry.
MVP.
Dinar's belt.
Dinar's belt.
Dinar's belt. Move on.
Done.
Did a lot,
Dinar's belt earned.
you know?
This is
Kept
this
those
a,
pants.
Truly.
Up.
a lot of love. Now, we have some plaisons.
Oh, yeah.
Here,
Read
of
the
course.
thing.
But I was just going to say, I'm going to open and read first. But has it already been opened and read? Did you open it and read it just in case it
You
was?
read
Is
all your
it
mail.
open in bread?
Thank you so much. Hey, hi PA staff.
Hi.
Enclosed in this box are my presents for Jerry, the C team, and other people in the office. As they are all wrapped up, I would like perfectly understand you not wanting to open them live on air. After all, who knows what could be inside? Birds. So in this
Yo, can we
document,
talk about this?
I will list what the presents are, so there are no surprises, but obviously there will be spoilers. For Jerry, I'm sending 2 books on UK English. It's something I promised him on stream a few weeks back. I see that this has the heft of a book, which I know instinctively. For Kate, a book on the stars.
Oh.
For Amy, a bird-themed collector's edition of stamps.
Which is wild, which you don't know, but I actually own 3 sets of Forever stamps that are all birds.
Are you?
Oh, shit.
What are they? What are they?
Wild.
There's a word for that.
Ooh.
A stamp fetishist.
Stamp collector.
It's philo something, right?
I don't know
Philistine.
what it's called.
Philoteny?
I just know the smell they have.
Philanderer.
It's someone who loves blood. In any event, for Chris, a book on supernatural hauntings from my home country.
Oh,
for Ryan,
delightful.
a fantasy
thank you.
dragon-themed pen.
What?
It's going to Kevin,
Oh, I was to say it.
which is the same as it going to Ryan.
Look at this cute Denard
No,
wrapping paper.
I'm going to write it with my butt.
Yeah, nice.
Wait, there's something for Amy and Ryan.
Oh, I got
With your
it.
beat.
Here's the Kevin pen.
Oh, he also gets some themed sweets
do.
based on a joke post I made on the Yum Yum Hut Discord.
Whoa.
It's a bunch of candy.
Candy. It's looking pretty good.
I'm about to dig into this candy because I'm dying of hunger.
Look at this spooky book.
Let's see.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
and there's also
You know
a
I
book.
love me them
There's also some treasures for Acquisitions Intoxicated and Eric.
Ooh.
So we'll open that on the Acquisitions Intoxicated stream. Of course, that is noon on Tuesdays. Unused sheets of wrapping paper for Amy and Ryan.
It's extra wrapping paper of the
Extra wrapping paper for the
Yay!
Dinar, for the young Dinar. Finally, for the PA staff, some C-Team show themed sweets from Peter Barker, aka Jin Jink.
Can I
from
see
chat.
the weird white ones? Oh, Jinjink.
They're little
Yay, thank you,
eggs.
Jinjink.
Oh
nice.
no!
What is it?
They look like
It looks like wieners.
wiener worms. Oh, this is Engulf. I just learned
Oh,
that.
yeah. I just learned that too. Very cool. We wanted to table talk a... Oh, do you want to talk about the wieners?
Do it.
The wieners?
Fillet.
I got to get something off my
Oh,
chest.
did we yeah, of course.
There
Now,
were birds
dice.
fucking on that ceiling.
Fidgety Panda, of course, comes after those super smooth level up dice, and Tom Wiener is coming after this Elderwood Academy tray, which is pretty cool.
Can I see the wiener candy?
Enjoy. What the fuck?
The Engulf
And
candy?
this was Philately?
This looks like a gummy.
No, filet is
This
the
looks
name.
like a gummy
Oh, did you
tapeworm.
rip it?
In what world does this look like wieners?
Guess you haven't seen that many wieners, Kate, because that's exactly what they look like. The internet told me.
They're
They're like long, bendy worms, right?
I've seen one.
Yeah, filled with fruit flavor. Look, there's some real problems.
Oh my god.
yeah,
doesn't
I've
work.
seen one too. Maybe the same one as Ryan.
It doesn't work. Now, before I go into the question zone, that's what we're branding it right now.
Yeah.
The QZ.
So, Ryan, just for your own delight, and
Edification. Are you
excitement.
going to tell me what riposte means? Oh.
Yes, yes.
I get to do it.
Once per turn, when you're attacked by an enemy and they miss, you can just hit them back.
You can look it up on D&D Beyond. It's never been easier.
I spelled it wrong.
Now, it's,
R.I.P.
I'll let you know if someone misses. I will. The ability is cool enough that I will remind you.
Okay.
It's not like that for most items.
Riposte also could be if you get a piece of mail and you want to send it again.
Or like you're building a fence.
You know what? I like her. I think she's all right.
You're building a fence, so you put the first post in.
Exactly. But
Control C, Control V
Yep.
is then reposting.
Yes.
at the beginning of the show, when I press the go button and the red bar builds, that is.
It wasn't always red.
I'm just letting you
not
know.
new.
I'm just hooking you
not
up.
new.
Red
The bar is not new, but the color I thought
All I'm
was.
saying is that when it goes up, that is the direct result of people performing Omen's tasks
I don't believe you.
collectively. You'll see it.
None of this seems like lies.
Folks have followed up and wanted to hear about the Mom Nut game.
Let's do a little
I'm eating
TLDR.
this
Yeah.
chocolate.
So we
coins.
played a game where Kate was the DM. I played Mom Nut, my mother, played Walnut's mother, and I played Baby Walnut at age 9. And it was a story
Oh, did you run?
where Walnut's
Hi.
mother is summoned to the Elder's hut, and all the wolves have gone missing in the area, all the wolves that have protected the grove.
But you guys had heard wolves howling that day.
We had heard wolves howling that day.
Oh my god! Tell me they were attacked by chickens.
And we get there, and it was a green hag in this water, and it had drowned all the wolves. So Kate ran a campaign where my mother and I were subjected to all the dogs dying.
Which I thought was very on brand for Walnut.
Sure. Very
when she
sad
kills
for
them.
Amy.
That's where you got your first taste.
But
Animal murder.
my mom was such a nerd. When she went to cast that spell, and she's like, I summon my power word, and I say it, and then I cast
Your
the
mom
spell.
was it was her first time playing D&D, right?
Oh,
First time playing
really?
D&D
Yep,
ever.
yep. And she, like, the moment we got into it,
Go time.
she was all about it. Like, she was not intimidated that she was playing your mom. Like, she
Nope.
is your mom in real life, so.
Yeah.
So
there were-
she's got experience.
It was like a 2.5-hour long game, and there were moments where I was just letting her role play with Baby Walnut.
Yeah, it was cute.
And it was like, I was getting these vibes of like, this is actually your mom talking to you in the guise of mother talking to Walnut.
I was trying not
unearth
to.
some-
I was trying not to get emotional, but there was a part where Kate was talking about how great Walnut is, and Mom was talking about how Walnut is, and I know it was just both of them talking about how much they love me, and I was like,
Too much, dude. It's too much right at that table.
Thinly veiled.
yeah, it was thinly veiled.
So good. It was such a good time.
But it was great, and Kate is a magnificent DM. If you haven't gotten
Oh,
to
for
see
sure.
any of her stuff, you
For
should
sure.
check it out.
But so were you able to figure out some stuff that might be useful for your
I just went through
comic?
because Kate gave my mom a chance to say what Walnut's mom looked like. And one of the things that she said about her was that she had these ice blue eyes. And so I just went through 20 pages of comics and changed them from amber to blue.
That's dope. Now,
Consistent.
So do you have your mom name Walnut's mom?
You know that you named her.
Well, that doesn't mean that you had to take that name, because that name is kind of a mouthful.
But we liked it.
We liked it. And my mom really liked it. And it was Tehanatar.
Yeah.
But then the middle nickname was Henna.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like
so the
there's
elders call her Henna.
exactly as they should, but then Tehanatar means acorn,
Yes.
so we're maintaining the
Yes.
seed thing.
Which
But Kate said,
Go ahead.
no, you say it.
About the thing when Mother when she was Walnut's age, her child name was Acorn, and then when she became an adult, her adult name was Tehanatar.
Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty fly. So that shit's gonna end up in the story.
Some of it's going to end up in the story. I think they actually might go visit the hag.
And it was the first time. I think that my favorite part was the first time Walnut turned into a wolf.
Yes!
She turned into a baby wolf.
She did it too young. And the elders were very mad at the
They were,
sexual
they were
village.
not excited. But she was like, those like German Shepherd puppies where the ears are too big and they're kind of like tilted toward each other. That was Baby Walnut.
Smooth. Now, entering the Q zone, Dayton
Go.
Calendar says, is Propha okay with multiple omens? I mean, she has no idea. The truth is that generally speaking, mothers crave contact with their adult children.
Well, maybe
They're
one of
adult
them could
clones?
write.
Yeah, exactly. And they don't always do it.
Just one of them has
Exactly.
to write.
And I'm saying that, like, no doubt in the document that Omen gave Walnut, it's probably very plainly and clearly delineated who has to communicate with Mom on holidays.
Pen.
Fifth daughter says, which Omen is Certainty's father? I wouldn't even start to answer that. But Certainty will
Nobody
definitely...
knows.
Certainty will definitely... what the deal is with Certainty is a campaign point, which will come up later.
Is it like a Dr.
suggest-
Manhattan
yeah.
situation?
No, I was going to suggest Walnut go try to find another omen to like litigate on her behalf when the time comes. Like bring in another omen as
Turn on
a
the other omen? Oh my god.
No, just as her lawyer or something. If you're making a case, bring another omen in.
Oh my god.
Bring blue omen in to talk to green omen.
Yo,
Now I
juice
can't-
him.
Now I can't do that.
They put him in. It's like a Violet Beauregard thing. Like juice this omen, and then Monkey House.
Bummer.
My book showed up damaged. The pin was piercing the spine. Ah. Is that a battle scar? Well, certainly it's a battle scar or worth returning. That is up to you. Of course, merch at penny-arcade.com will satisfy all of those book cravings. Northern Witch says, yeah, a book, yeah? How'd that feel? It feel real good. It feel real good. I'm super, super pleased with it. Amy and, well, obviously, Walnut and Alyssa and I just like drank scotch in the afternoon and talked about the book. It was like a support group
It was.
because the manufacturer, the birth of the book, has an emotional component, and I think that we had to have real discussions about it. But I am overjoyed with it. I had a chance to work on it with a bunch of my friends, and I could not be more pleased with how it turned out. Pauper, who was in charge of the new book's trinket chart. They're all so wonderful. I mean, a lot of the individual lists got around, but I mean, the trinket table, we have Zach Naum, Luke Lancaster, and Scott Fitzgerald Gray. So yeah, I mean, a lot of times you just wanna reach into a bag of tricks and pull out something that will startle a player, and this book is stuffed with precisely that type of shit. Matterburner. Last week I asked what everyone's favorite thing was in the AI book, but Ryan, you weren't there. So what's your favorite thing in the AI book?
The Dinar stuff.
All of it? Mm-hmm. It's all great.
Yeah.
The Dinar notes.
Is there stuff other than Dinar stuff in it?
Yeah, dude. You know what's fucked
Like
up?
when I rewatch episodes of this, I just fast forward to any part
Where
that's
you're
not
talking.
me. Yeah.
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 So I just flip to pages that are
So,
Dinar.
the episode is like 6 minutes long.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
If
That's
that.
efficient.
That's a huge time
Yeah, I
saver.
know.
See, because people are like, "Oh, episodes are so long."
Yeah.
Try the Ryan method.
No, I'm just paying attention when I say. I don't really
So
talk
I was
that much.
searching. This is super fun. So before I came out to run the game, I did a quick search because I was looking for some CR10 beasts, some creaturioids, and then what should appear in the list of search items but Dinar fucking Blitzen. It's like, so now I do a search on D&D Beyond, and I pull up our own.
He's not CR fucking 10.
No. But
Okay.
but it's just like the specific text string
All right.
pulled up something
I see.
in there. But no, he is
So
not.
wait, our stat blocks are on D&D Beyond.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's pretty
It's
cool.
never been easier.
No, I mean that's
pretty
what's nuts, right? Because it's like we've been playing for 3 years, but then for some reason, if it's like printed out, it's like, and I've seen it printed out, but then for
Page 203 is
I will say, though,
not that
Is
I
it
have that
really?
memorized.
jokes aside, all of the art in here is amazing.
It is.
There's
Nurse
so much
did
Nurse.
awesome. Nurse is great.
Aviv.
Aviv did it
Aviv's stuff is amazing.
unbelievable.
Weave.
Chris is fine.
Chris is great. Like, it's all really good. And I think,
then the
Alyssa, correct me
paintings.
if I'm wrong, this has more art than a typical D&D book by
No.
a fair amount.
It's
There's like
stuffed.
There's like 20% more art. I'm pulling that number out of nowhere, but I feel like
But it feels right.
feels right.
All right.
but no.
We don't need
But
to
there's,
dunk.
but there's paintings.
No
dunking.
Yeah, but there's like
Little lower.
there's everything from like cartoon illustrations to really sophisticated diagrams to like high fantasy paintings. Like it is a really, really diverse set of art as
Good
well.
maps too.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yep.
It's all good.
Jujutsuba, thank you to everyone who worked on the book. I've been telling my players of its imminent arrival, and now I can finally deploy that AI payload. Penny pleased. Of course, may our labors please you. Dr. Hodgepodge MD. Firstly, congrats, Jerry and the C team. My book is in the mail, and I can't wait. Having bought direct from PA, is there a way to claim a copy in D&D Beyond? Has it ever been easier? It is as easy as possible. You just buy it on there.
Yeah, there's no connection between buying a print copy of something.
Current,
and a
yeah, I
digital
mean
one.
that's not how it works at this particular juncture. Roll20, Fantasy Grounds, like there's lots of ways to get your digital
Right.
book, but it's not a unified thing yet.
Who's to say what'll happen in 6E?
It was just going to say in 6E, it's one piece. In
I
6E,
know one person who could tell us.
They won't even in 6E. I heard they're not even printing the books out. You just go to D&D Beyond, It's never been
On
used.
the astral plane.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You materialize there.
You cast meme beam.
That's right. Corrugated 42. How do the omens refer to each other legally in document?
That's a great question.
by
We'd love to
color.
know.
Yeah.
This is canon.
My suspicion is that so when they talk about like druidic in the book, it's like a form of communication that's just sort of like exists in the natural way of things.
Yes.
Thieves can't. It's a language that thieves sort of know. They've learned it, and they can have a conversation, right?
Are you suggesting that omens have their own language?
Well, that would be me, wouldn't it? No, I think that
Yeah.
I think that someone like a documancer of level 3, perhaps, if were they to look very close, would determine that there's something like steganography, that the way the letters are formed in some way indicates the iteration.
Oh.
Angry Tengu. I'm planning a gelatinous omen to adjudicate my players' Acq Inc. branch. Is that cool? I can't stop you.
Gelatinous.
I've always thought of him as a deeply moist individual, so
Great.
that
All
works.
that armor.
Leftino, yeah, beneath. It's just keeping it in. Was there any choice in the weapon chosen for the new Cahex blade, or was it just on the fly? You mean in terms of the way that it went specifically has to do with I wanted the Myliki and Malith hex blades to be derived from the same martial tradition. So I wanted it all to fit in a single sort of look, a brand, if you will. Hyru, if a player doesn't find interest in a cool item thing you made for them, what do? That's going to happen sometimes.
Make it cursed.
Yeah. Now they can't let go of it. What do you think about that? Even they have to sleep with it in bed.
Yeah.
Make it honestly like make it a quest item for something else. Like make it have the utility in another context if your players don't appreciate you.
Yeah, I mean the truth is that I mean especially in D&D like there's no real wasted work.
No.
I mean eventually that idea is going to have a better expression someplace else, or you might if it really just straight up bounces off of that player, it's really good to know what that player is into, right?
Right.
Like if they like bikes, they get a magic bicycle.
Yeah, they could get a cool bike,
Yeah, a cool BMX bicycle
a cool dragon
that can always do tail whips.
Yeah.
See, it's good. This is,
One tail whip per short rest.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's in 4E that'd be like a daily type of one time. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The Eternal Student says, "Can we have a dramatic reading of the book?"
Start to finish, go.
Read the
All right.
omen letter.
I will. Oh, that's an easy
yeah.
piece. Can we have a
do it in
dramatic
Omen's
reading
voice.
of the book?
There's an argument about whether there's a typo in Omen's name, by the way.
I have heard that. Hey, there's another letter. There's like a special Omen letter that is a separate thing that might be fun to read.
What is that?
You shall hear and see very soon. Oh, also, Eternal Student says, if Chris could speak up, we can barely hear him. Certainly, Chris.
Oh, let me fix your mic.
sorry.
All right, so
I was just tweaking his nipple. Just
thank you.
then.
Yeah, be gentle.
You're gonna get your regular letter in a second here.
Oh yeah, for sure. So the preface. Did you do this layout?
Yes.
Delectable.
The signature.
You're welcome.
The sigil. The stamp.
So lovely. So lovely. So the preface says, if you're reading this, good. That's really good. Because I'm about to write a bunch more stuff. And if you can actually read it, I won't be wasting my time. It's really the optimal scenario. However you came by this document, nailed to your door in the night, stomped into the mud beneath a horse's hooves, are one of our inviting recruitment drives. I'm glad. In fact, we're all glad. The entire Acquisitions Incorporated family welcomes you. This is the first step of the first part of a long trip to a distant land called Opportunity. That's a metaphor for the kind of success you'll see while hitched up to our organization. There isn't really a place called Opportunity unless there is. If Opportunity is a real place and you know how to get there, please let me know. Ominifus Hereward Drawn. And so then there is a little letter that we sent out to people, to all the creative team that wrote the book. And it says, you're now reading Form 76B, Chartra's Lion, meaning that something of note has happened, and there are indications that either a celebration or a funeral is required. The form isn't about the precise event so much as it is about the intensity of feeling. So I'm either very sorry or elated for you. In other words, please imagine that I have felt and then adequately expressed the proper level of deference for the event, whether you stepped on a nail and it went right through your boot, or a long-awaited book based on a much-loved campaign just came out and might even be included with this package. In either case, know that Acquisitions Incorporated invites, respects, and subsequently expects great performance from you this year, wherever it may take you. Oh, Manifest Hero, we're drawn. And obviously, that is extended to the whole of the Shadow Council. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out with us on Wednesdays. Really appreciate it.
Hey, Jerry,
Yo.
congratulations.
Thanks, pal.
Amy, congratulations. Alyssa, congratulations.
Yeah.
Ryan, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
I helped you on another book. I have 2 D&D credits.
and with that, family time's come to a close. Thanks so much. Of course, we'll see you next week at or about this very same time.